Hey guys, this is an AR-15 and today we're going to talk about magazine releases. Um, First off, some general stuff. This is a Rock River AR-15. I've had over 10,000 rounds through it. I lost count around there. No real problems. A couple issues that were simply due to the really harsh conditions that the rifle's been under, and a couple times I just had bad ammo. But overall, I would definitely recommend one. Maybe it's not the best, but certainly worked, and I've certainly got my money's worth. And most people are probably not going to go nearly put their rifle nearly through the extremes that this one's been through. Um, anyway, so first off, let's talk magazine releases. This is your magazine release on an AR-15. I'm going to be working on the gun here, so we'll unload it. Pop your pins to separate your upper and lower receiver, like so. Come out of there. There, we won't need the upper. I've got the Yankee Hill backup iron sights, EOTech scope, well, red dot, and then a Troy alpha rail on the front. It works pretty good. So basically what we're talking about is the magazine release. There's a few things to consider before you adjust your magazine release. Is there anything wrong with it to begin with? If you are tack reloading or tactical reloading, aka your rifle is not empty, but you have a partial magazine and you want to put a full magazine in just to kind of top it off, be aware that you would have to really set that magazine in there pretty firmly if it's a fully loaded magazine. M4 mags, these are Magpul P mags. If they are fully loaded with 30 rounds, there won't be much room to push down to make room for that closed bolt. Right here, this is a closed bolt. For instance, if you fired your rifle until it was empty, the bolt would lock back, and then it would be much easier to get this magazine fully seated in the lower. But when you're tack reloading, you've got to make sure that you really drive that home. I mean, not to the point that you're breaking components, but, really seat it firmly. For that reason, a lot of people that are a lot more experienced than I am will download their magazines a round or two, meaning that this is a 30-round magazine, and that they would use this magazine with, say, 28, 29 rounds right in there to give it a little bit more leeway in the magazine. This is a PMag. I like the little windows. It's convenient. So if all those things are dealt with, and you're still getting either magazine is dropping free when you do not intend, or it is not dropping free when you do intend, you can adjust very, very simply with zero tools out in the field. You can adjust your magazine release. You actually don't even need to separate the upper and lower, but it just makes it easier for the purposes of the video. So in any case, right here in the center of your magazine release, that's actually the end of a threaded rod. That threaded rod goes through the lower receiver to the other side, and then there we see the other end of that threaded rod on the actual magazine catch. What you can do is push your magazine release all the way in, and then pull on it a little bit further to where you're pulling the magazine catch out further than it intends, and you'll notice, oh, well, hey, it rotates. That is actually screwing in when you're going clockwise. I'm screwing in this threaded rod further into the mag release button, and then conversely, when I go the other way, get it around there, I am releasing the magazine catch. So essentially you can adjust how far it goes in to catch the magazine. You'll want it to where it, basically to where you can easily manipulate it and drop a magazine free when you want, but that it isn't at risk of losing a magazine when you don't want. Right here, this little indentation, that's where that magazine catches. So if you have it adjusted right, it'll go firmly into place, a little tap, and then release when you want it to release. So that's what I got. Quick adjustment that you can do, just give it a couple turns. When I first got this rifle, it worked with the, that's an AK mag, it worked with the GI mag that came with the gun, but with the PMag, sometimes I'd lose a PMag here and there. Couldn't figure out why. I was new to AR-15s, and you know, I was like, oh well, hey, you know, you just adjust it, and just it's really simple. So that's what I got. It's a really reliable platform. People that tell you it isn't, well, they got the wrong AR. Anyway, that's what I got. Hope it helps. Thanks. Bye.